Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Crusader Kings 2. It is I, the Golden Joeblivion, and we're back with our man, Lord Paramount Jon of the North. And before I start anything else, I want to say apologies for no videos coming out. I think it would be, by the time this video comes out, it would have been yesterday, so apologies for my absence. Something strange happened. I woke up and I had no energy to do anything. I still don't really know what happened, but I just didn't do anything related to the channel, and went to work and asked myself all day, what the fuck am I doing? Anyways, we're back here now, and I listened to your guys' suggestion, and the Jon Snow miniseries, we're actually going to break up into two different series. So think of one as being kind of a spin-off of the original Jon Snow series. So there's going to be kind of a Series A, Series B. I created the thumbnail and everything, so you guys should be able to easily determine which one belongs to which. I probably will make a separate playlist as well. Essentially, one is going to be Lord Paramount Jon of the North as a red god worshiper, and the other one's going to be an old gods worshiper. And the old god worshiper is going to try to, I guess, marry Dany, because that should be possible, although she may still disagree because she's a queen and we're but a measly lord. What I think I'm going to do, and I haven't done it for this episode yet, is I'm going to give Jon some kind of, so for this series, he will be known as the Red Jon. The Red Jon will get some kind of, he won't get the Stark sigil or anything like that. I think I'm going to give him more kind of, more of a red god sigil. Something like that. I could probably do it in this episode, but I don't think you guys really want to watch that, so look for that in the next episode. Please, God, hopefully I remember to do that. Shit, because right now, we're House Rightheart. What the fuck is a House Rightheart? And that sigil is abysmal. We gotta get rid of it. But it is going to reflect his new faith in the Red God. Now, as for this episode here, I did do a little bit of testing, because I needed to get Jon to a point where he wasn't in a dungeon cell so that I can make a good thumbnail. And so I did do a test run of this position here, and we got ourselves to a point where Jon Snow was actually in a really decent position. He broke out of prison. He didn't die to his wounds or anything like that. The only criticism I would say is that, well, in our endeavor to heal ourselves of our severe injury, which could very well kill us, although I'm looking at it now, I see only -2 health. That's still not good, though. That still could kill us. It is a severe injury. We are still disfigured. Essentially, in a mad rush to heal that, I went and I started sacrificing as many people as I could. I didn't get any tyranny, so it was all legitimate. But we were able to heal ourselves of the wounded trait, but we weren't able to heal ourselves of the severe injury. That healed on its own. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen again this attempt, but I think what I want to do is we're going to kind of rein it back a little bit as far as the sacrifices go, and we're going to see if Jon Snow can't just survive all these injuries himself and then get out of the dungeon, because we were rescued by some of our vassals. I think it was Howland Reed or somebody like that. So he's still in the game, and he still likes us, even after everything that's happened. But we kind of have to hope that the AI helps us. If not, we can always just save up until we have 250 gold, and then I'm sure Tommen will allow us to ransom our way out of here, because he only has 100 gold, but he's also not tyrannical or anything, or cruel. He's actually kind of nice. He has some abysmal stats, though. So that's what we're going to kind of do. Cross our fingers, hope that we can heal this stuff naturally. There's a good chance we will die. Doesn't really matter, because if we do die, I will just try again, and we'll change up. We'll pretty much do whatever we need to do to get Jon Snow out of the Black Cells, out of King's Landing, and back in the North. And I would love to see him somehow reveal who he is based off of his true parentage. Although some people have said that there have been bugs happening where that hasn't been occurring when it needs to, or there aren't options, whereas there normally should be options. Anyways, doesn't matter. Enough exposition. We need to see and, well, pray to the Red God that we'll actually be able to survive the dungeons of King's Landing. The dungeons of King's Landing. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my focus to Seer House on the Iron Throne. And I want to deal with some of this stuff here. Oh. Sometimes when I see my soldiers practicing their swordsmanship in the training grounds, the face of Sir Robert flashes before my mind's eye, and I relive the duel we fought. It sends my heart racing, how I failed to defend my honor. Some days the shame is overwhelming. Well, I mean, that's kind of silly, Jon Snow, because I think you did really, really well, all things considered. you faced a zombie version of the mountain, and you fought to the end. Like, you didn't yield. Well, we did actually, but the game forced us to yield. We were gonna fight to the death, but we did yield. But we were also killed because Sir Robert the Strong doesn't give a shit about honor. He killed us anyways, which he doesn't seem to have gotten any dishonor for that. Interesting. Maybe he wasn't supposed to get any honor, or dishonor. I mean dishonor. Yes, that's what I mean. But you know what? If it gives us a little bit more health, I think we'll make him pay. Because you know what? Why wouldn't there be a rivalry between the Red John and Sir Robert the Strong? Because eventually, I'm certain when Stannis eventually passes, they're gonna need a new Azor Ahai, a new chosen of the Red God, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be Jon Snow. And once we get that, we will probably become a god, and we'll also kind of get a pseudo version of immortality. However, it will come at a great cost, but that's all in the future. Maybe we can take the Iron Throne and everything like that for Jon Snow before it gets to that. But we're gonna pick this option, and I actually want to lower these, disband these levies we have marching north of the wall, because we need to be a part of that army for us to get the chance to find Bran Stark. I think something like that. I don't know. I write to express consternation at the fact that Torrhen enjoys command. So my northern lords are going to be doing this for a time, complaining about certain people having command. It's hey, army of cool. Special event troops will be disbanded. Yeah, if you could get rid of them, that'd be nice. We don't really have any need for them right now. These troublesome peasants, that sucks. King Aegon of Aegon's hosts war for the Iron Throne. Ironborn invasion of Seaguard. Interesting. Oh yeah, now the Ironborn are the new menace across the Seven Kingdoms. Let's fix our demean a little bit. Let's fix our demean, and I'm actually going to pause it for just the briefest of moments, just so that it'll be a little bit easier. Castle of Gatehouse Tower, Lordship of Then. I think maybe we should give Then to somebody. Do we have anyone in our court who is a Then? Search court. Can we do it by religion? Oh, we can. There's Cool, a Wildling. Yeah, but he's cruel, though. A lot of Wildlings are. There's Svern, our cupbearer, and he's honorable. How would you like to have the Lordship of Fen? What is this? I cannot grant it to him. Needs to be approved by your regent. Cannot give away the capital county after removing the... okay, so... that's our capital. Well, isn't that some shit? We could give away Mokalin. Give Mokalin away to, would Rickon like the Lordship of Mokalin? Lordship of Fen, Castle of Gatehouse Tower. Now let's give him the Lordship of Mokalin. I know Mokalin will revert eventually back into our own control, but this will allow us... Well, the council agrees. Who's against this? Oh, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in our council. Yeah, here we go. Let's get Wyman Manderley on the council, our court physician. Probably should get a court physician because that might be our only chance of healing ourselves. I don't know. Can they heal us if we're in the dungeons? If we're in the dungeons of King Tommen. I don't know. Anyways, court physician, we probably can't do anything about that. Ooh, bodyguards. Well, you know what? We don't really have a need for bodyguards at the moment, so let's just give it to some people. There we go. Court jester, court tutor. Let's make our court tutor Harold. He really, really dislikes us. I think we burned one of his relatives. I'm not really sure. My master-at-arms, Lord Howland, has come to you with a suggestion. My lord, it is my opinion that Lady Mage Mormont would make an excellent military commander. I suggest we make use of her talents. Very well. Which we already did. We already gave that to her. Anyways, let's go give Mokalin to Rickon. There we go. And that fixes our demean, and we're over our vassal limit by about 3. So let's go make Wyman Manderley like us some more. Was murdered on the orders of Lord Walder of the Crossing. That really sucks. Transfer vassalage. Lord of Old Castle. Yes. The dishonorable Osha Krall has failed to answer my call to arms, has taken sides with the enemy instead. Whose side is she on? Defending against King Aegon. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. I mean, if Aegon could take King's Landing, he might be willing to free us. I say. Howland Reed. Where are you, sir? I need Howland to like us more. So we're going to transfer vassals to him. But by doing this, I'm most likely going to butcher. Most likely going to butcher everything. Stony Shore, Lord of Hornwood, Widow's Watch. I'm not seeing anything that's really close to Flint's Fingers. Lord John of Cape Kraken. Lord John of Cape Kraken. Do I want to give that to him? I don't know if I want to. King's Course. There's Mokalin. Could I give him Mokalin? I could give him Mokalin. Yeah, there we go. And that was actually what we needed. Super. Treacherous Bastard. I don't really know what does that mean? She's fighting us now? I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions. Sir Wallace Chelstead is our spy master. Perhaps we should make somebody else a spy master. I'm guessing Wyman Manderley isn't an option. Sir Wallace Chelstead also doesn't really like us. A war honor title? No. We could grant him land. That's probably not a good idea. Let's sway Sir Wallace Chelstead from our dungeon cell. Something like that. Depose Lord Paramount John. Yeah, I'd like it if you didn't do that. Threaten the woman. Whilst investigating rumors of a plot in Then, I was attacked by armed thugs. Oh, no. Alright, well, I mean, I'm still kind of crossing my fingers. Okay. If the peasants have risen up in King's Grove, led by a disgruntled former soldier. I can see their armies right here. Galbart of King's Grove has declared peasant revolt for King's Grove on King Tommen. I see. Alright, we have no men. Apparently, no men. Is our Master-at-Arms doing anything? Cannot assign a new job. In Winterfell, train no troops. Excellent. And we have a High Priest. Yeah, it's some kind of weird bug. It's a weird bug. Go ahead and raise our levies. You know what? We don't need to. I'm sure somebody will handle that peasant revolt, because it's not even 1,000 men. Somebody will deal with it. We're going to crank up the timer here, because we've got to get time passing. What is Lord John? Oh, the Great John is imprisoned by Lord Edwin of the Crossing. He's in the dungeon as well. Sir Lynn Corbray, heir of the Lordship of Hearthome. I must serve a higher purpose. King Tom has invited me into his service. That son of a bitch. You would dare take one of my bodyguards? You would dare, sir. Alright, well, if he's gone, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to invite some more people. And hopefully John can just hang in there. Oh, of course, they're all going to be Red God worshippers, too. Of course. It's not the end of the world, though. God, you got a lot of good traits here. NoHo, join us. Join us. Is there anyone here who's got a good dual skill? Hey, there's Salo. These weird names. Well, he is Pentoshi, so we can use him as a bodyguard. Is there any other good bodyguards? No, not really. There's some great commanders, though. Fantastic. Oh, there's another one. Ferrago. He looks somewhat normal. We'll invite you, too. After many months studying the campaigns of the Valyrian Freehold, you've acquired many fascinating insights, and you've gained new wisdom in military matters. You realize that the art of war might be well worth studying. So I'm guessing in King's Landing, because we're in house arrest, I believe. We're under house arrest. We're not in the Black Cells. We're actually just in a, we're just in a room in the Red Keep somewhere, and apparently they're letting us read books about the Valyrians. Interesting. I really wish that we would have gotten some kind of treatment, though, because it's amazing to me that Jon Snow is somehow surviving this. We also have no sacrifices. Asked to ransom prisoner. Yeah, well, we're gonna have to keep saving, I suppose. Or we could take out a loan. What kind of loan would we be able to take out? 78 gold. That's not nearly enough. Lord Howland, using his powers as regent, has decided to remove Sir Ronald from his position. Ooh, you would remove Sir Ronald Dane. Well, I mean, I thought he was a good steward. Who can we put here instead? We can put one of our lords, but there's no one really good enough to match that. To match that of Sir Ronald Rain. Ronald Dane. No more Rains. Goris, join us. We have need of your services. I accept your gracious invitation. Excellent. You will become a new bodyguard. And you will protect the new Lord Paramount. Ah, yes, we have another one. Let's remove one of these guys. Torin, I know for a fact you're not that good, so we're going to replace you with Ferrago. And then, did we get our guy who's good at stewardship? No. We got to make that money, too. Make the money, quickly. All right, now we've got somebody here. Hey, stop it. This is one problem when you have the timer going, you're trying to do things. The game sometimes just randomly closes menus and shit. And because I want you to stay here, with us, we're going to marry you to this person. My bodyguard, Sir Benedict Broom, has desired to get married. We will make a promise, and we will do it. It appears we can arrange marriages between him. Okay. Okay, so that's one way you can bypass the whole little marriage. What is that called? Where it's an option you can set. It's interfaith marriages, and in the game rules before you start a game, you have the option of having it being restricted or opening. This is one way where you can kind of override that. Is if you're the liege of well, at least one of the people being married, or even both of the people that you want to get married together, that allows you to override the interfaith marriage. So that's interesting. I didn't know that. So we can marry Sir Benedict Broom, a Faith of the Seven worshipper, to Talia Virginian. It's a weird last name, but it still is pronounceable. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Would prefer matrilineal marriage? No, you will marry the Red God worshipper, and hopefully she can convert you as well. You were prepared for another dreary night alone in your cell when you heard muffled shouts and noises coming from outside your cell door. After what seems like hours, a group of men burst through the door. Please, 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 please. Let it be people here to rescue us and not murder us. We come to rescue, my lord. Their leader says, we were sent by Howland Reed. Please follow us now. The band of men takes you through a secret way out of the castle, and eventually, after many days of clandestine traveling, to freedom, free at last. My lord, my scheming in Then has... Okay, there is somebody... Now, we've gotten our freedom, but our life is still very much in danger. Question is, what do we do? Can we, now that we don't actually... Okay, now we have too many fucking vassals. Howland Reed, I very much like you for doing that for me, sir. You're still training troops in Winterfell. We're still at war, so we can't move... Well, no, we can move our capital now. Okay, let's move our capital to Winterfell, of course, obviously. The timer going so that all updates. I want to give Then away to somebody. Where are one of my commanders? Where are one of my commanders that's actually a wildling? Cool. Cool, I'm gonna grant you the Lordship of Then, because fuck that place. There you go, buddy. Now he wants to get married. I'm gonna fulfill that obligation for you, sir. Cool, you will marry nobody. How about you betroth somebody? Alysain Dane. No, will not consider offers from infidels. How dare you, sir? Anyways, oh, so that apparently actually gave us more vassals. Somehow that gave us more vassals. They're the most excellent. John, I accept the suggestion. Super. Idle council members. Yes, Sir Cosgrove Grey. All right. We're gonna arrange a marriage between you and any red worshippers. How much room do we have in our court? All right. I think what I'm gonna do is, now that we have our freedom and we're here, I want you're proselytizing Winterfell. Fantastic. Keep doing that. Let's send for a maester. That's really important, and hopefully we get a good maester. We can also buy a mask. Let's hold off on that for right now. Just right now. Just a moment. What I want to do is I want to find a bunch of people who can join our court. Just really anybody, because right now my court is... It's probably a pretty contentious, or rather just a tense time in Winterfell, as the liege is a red god worshipper, and he's burned the god's wood, and there's a bunch of old god worshippers already in Winterfell. To balance things out, I'm going to invite a bunch of red god worshippers. So what we're going to do is, I think we're going to do about 10. So let's go to women. Apparently there are no women. Oh, there we go. Women. That's what we're going to do. We're going to invite a bunch of women red god worshippers. And that's going to allow a lot of... Oh, Jesus, she's an ugly one. Hey, Sarah's a good-looking one, though, but she is an immoral priest. Interesting. You're a priest. Oh, you are. You're a red priest. Excellent. Now, I think that's 4, 5... Okay, there we go. And she's pregnant with another one well on its way. Then let's switch over to men. We're going to do the same thing. Same thing. Go straight to the bottom. John Quarter of Sharp Point. Excellent. We're going to bring you here. Is Stannis dead? Stannis may be dead. He might be dead. I don't know. Or he's in the dungeon still. We'll have to find out. Go ahead and invite... I invited you, right? Yes, okay. I didn't hear the little tick to let you know you... Well, I didn't hear it there either. Interesting. Let's give away some of our vassals, though. Our son, Howland Reed, you are here. You are awesome. Wyman Manderley, you guys are the backbone of my support. Let's give you... There's Crow's Edge. Interesting. So if we go to de jure regions, de jure high lordships, yeah, we got the North clans here. We can't make the high lordship for this, just because we don't own any of the territory. But I'm wondering, maybe, is the last hearth still here? Plot to rescue from prison. I want to rescue the Great Jon, but we're so bad with intrigue that we're not going to be able to do it. Interesting. Is there anyone I can give the North clans to? Can I give you vassals? No, I can't. Shit. All right. You are Lord Roderick the Ruined of Iron Wrath, and you've got an infection in your face. That sucks. That sucks there. Okay, Lord Galbot, I want to give you Iron Wrath. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It was the first option available there as well. So the game kind of knew, hey, hint, hint, give this guy away. Or this is the first person you should transfer to. The Stony Shore, the Blue Rills. Okay, so there's no High Lordship over here either. Transfer Vassal. Wintertown, Winterwood, Is there anyone that owns everything here? Not really. No, you have the High Lordship of the Rills, but you already have those vassals there. We could give him some people. I can see these characters: Crow's Edge, Arendelle, Shadowmoor, are all from the North clans. I would love to give it to the Umbers, but maybe. Let's see here. No, why don't you have the High Lordship? Oh, there is no High Lordship of Bear Island. Interesting. All right. Lord Galbot, Glover, I'm going to give you a bunch of the North clans as vassals, and I expect you to keep them under control. Keep them under your thumb. He's going to love us for it, but it will make him ridiculously powerful. Pine's End. Where's Pine's End? Did I already give you Pine's End? No, I gave you Crow's Edge. Let's see. There's Breakstone Hill, Arendelle, Shadowmoor. Where's Pine's End? It's got to be here somewhere, right? There it is. That way his territory's actually connected. And then these two vassals can actually be our direct vassals. So we've technically split up the North clans. All right, that's fine. Now, where is that goddamn Maester? Because we need healing. Because we still have a very good chance of dying here. My lord, the Maester we've had, Maester Wallace becomes High Priest. Okay. Excellent, and all the people are joining us. Treatment! Treatment, you fool! Give me... Convert to local religion, old gods. We could go back. No. This is the Red Jon. This is Red Jon. What can we do to fix this? Try and heal your wounds. Sacrifices are greater to 1. Has the trait chosen by R'hllor. We are favored, though. Okay, where is Stannis? Stannis, my man, where are you? You're probably dead. He is... No, he's not dead. He's at the wall. Okay. And he's chosen by R'hllor. My god, I want that trait. Shireen Baratheon, she's married to, or betrothed, or... No, she's married matrilinearly to a Northman. Okay, that's fine. Stannis. Can Stannis be killed? No, he can't be. Right, he's deposed, he's at the wall. So, Tommen was merciful and sent him to the wall. Tommen already hates us. Found guilty at trial, foreigner, blood feud. Alright. This Galbert, the king, war of the... Okay, that's fine. Alright, go back to this. Yeah, the Ironborn... How many men do you have? He's got 16,000. Let's see. Defending against King Aegon of Aegon's Host, which is well in King Tommen's favor. He's also fighting against the Iron King, Euron Crow's Eye. Defending... Okay. Right, so Tommen's gonna bring this one around, I believe. Marjorie's still not pregnant. Okay. So the question is now, do we start sacrificing people? Now, as we sacrifice people, we're going to get options to get things like zealous, but also cruel. I don't want Jon to be cruel. But you know what? We have a lot of people that are plotting. Kill Ronald Stout, Lord of Fever. You're down here. I can have you imprisoned, or attempt to at least. Alright, he's fled. Merrick, fabricate evidence. You're not in my realm, so I can't do anything against you. Kill Ronald Stout. Are you in my realm? You are not. That, in fact, I think that's actually the guy who we tried to arrest. There is Torgen, who's trying to incite Magnar Sigorn to revolt. We're going to try to imprison you, and he's going to want to go to war. That's fine. Then there's also Lord Willem Oxcross. He's outside of our realm. There is Alaric here in the Wolf's Woods. Let's go ahead and try to imprison him as well. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and not raise any of our soldiers because we have no soldiers at the moment because it's recent. Winterfell's recently conquered and there is a new administration that expires in some time. So we're gonna have to have our vassals fight this one for us. Where is this bastard? This guy that we're fighting. Where are you? Of Breakstone Hill. Oh, you're right here. All right. Well, we got plenty of men right here coming out of Deep Wood Mutt. So we're going to go and we're going to get you guys all over here to King's Grove. We're probably going to disband you guys. I don't really think we need to worry about anything. Yeah, he's got 700 men. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I accept your gracious invitation. Good. All right. My prisoner, Master Alaric, I don't know why he has got that red hue. Oh, it's because he's a rival of ours. All right. We will be merciful, and we will mine that piety, and then we're going to execute him. We cannot because he is considered tyrannical. Who is our Castellan? I don't know if Gorys is going to be a good Castellan. Because all I can do to get the essentially the option to execute him without it being tyrannical is we have to have a trial for him, which I guess is understandable. This is Jon Snow after all. We wouldn't be able to do it otherwise. All right, he's demanding a trial before the court. He got a very unconvincing and nervous figure. Now we'll see how poorly our Castellan does. Strutting back and forth, he masterfully questioned the accused. Excellent, he made a strong case. He is guilty. He dies. I am thinking about killing him because he absolutely hates us. Rival, prison, foreign religion, wildling sympathizer. If we kill him, we get the option to burn him. Now we can see it changes our sacrifices by 0.5. We need 1 if we want to use if we want to get the chance to heal our wounds. There's also a chance it might not work. But there's also a 10% chance of getting cruel and zealous, and as we know, 10% is pretty much like 90%. I don't want Jon, get out of command. What are you doing? What are you doing? Burn him! Excellent. Now we have 0.5 sacrifices. Your subject, Jon, died from a case of the flu. A bad case of the flu. All right. All of you guys march here as well. Oh, you're going there too. Go to Winterfell instead then. Go to Winterfell. And then you guys, let's get Harold in here as well. And we'll just have you march straight for Breakstone Hill. And actually get everybody to march to Winterfell. There we go. Now we need to find other people that we can arrest. Torkin, you're not in our realm. Is there anyone else here we can imprison? No, doesn't look like it. All right. Well, I mean, maybe we can, look into the flames. No, we're not going to do that. Request liege intervention. No, we're not going to do that. Because once we beat this guy, we'll be able to, beat Lord Torgon the Old, we'll be able to imprison him and burn him as well. So, that'll be good. What the fuck is this? Ooh, Bear Isle. Bear Isle. Appoint commander. No, we're not going to do that. I'm really surprised Jon hasn't died yet. But apparently, the Bear Isle is attacking Lord Primogenitor in revolt against our rule. What? Well, I guess it's because we're a Red God worshiper. We're still making money, right? What is this? Appoint counselor. He wants us to be an advisor. I guess we are still a Lord Paramount. I'm gonna decline because we want nothing to do with you, you bastard of incest. You monster. The old wound has finally healed, but the grievous injury still stands. Okay, so we're well on our way to recovery, and once we have the severe injury healed, then we'll buy a mask and we'll be exactly where we need to be. I mean, look at this severe injury, though. -2 martial, -2 intrigue, -25% fertility, which we do need to get married. We do need to marry somebody. Let's wait till stability. I mean, we don't know if we're going to die yet. We might still die somehow. We might. All right, get these armies together, and let's get Torrin and Alaric here. That's fine. And then once this 1,000 men join us, we should be able to... there we go. Go ahead. Now march on the enemy. Ooh, apparently this army's marching... Well, I don't think the Iron Throne is on our side, though. I don't think the Iron Throne's going to actually do anything. Go ahead and march to Bear Isle, if you could, please. Thank you. There we go. What is it? Invite to plot. We would like you to back a plot to replace Kevin and become regent. Okay. Alright. Still nobody... Yep, still nobody we can imprison. Damn. We only need 1 good sacrifice, and then we'll be able to probably heal our grievous injury. Or we'll be... Never mind. Jon, you are a bloody legend. He survived getting half his face chopped off by the zombie mountain, and he didn't have to do any sacrifices for it. Jon, you bloody legend, when Stannis is gone, he's only 19. Jon is going to become the chosen of R'hllor, and if any of you have watched my old Stannis playthrough, it's an old one. But in that, we play as Stannis Baratheon. At Stannis' height, not after he has that demon baby with Melisandre and he becomes frail or some shit like that, we decided to keep our strength instead of creating the Shadow Demon, and Stannis is he's just a force of nature on the battlefield. When he finds people, he cannot lose. And I think we're going to have the opportunity, once we become chosen of R'hllor, we're going to take the fight back to the mountain. Sir Robert Strong, we will have our vengeance. Oh, sweet victory. All right, the last thing we need to do then is we need to buy a mask. Order a mask from the mask maker. Your disfigurement makes others feel uneasy. Commission a mask to hide your condition. Do it! Excellent. Everything goes according to plan for the great Red Jon of the North, survivor of the Wrath of the Mountain and the rebellion against the Iron Throne, and future heir to the title of Azor Ahai. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will have to be in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video. I have been the Golden Joeblivion. This has been Lord Paramount, the Red Jon of the North. And until next time, I will see you all later.